You know what's funny? Most runners think the hard part is the actual running, the training, the miles, the mental game. But here's the thing, nobody tells you. What you eat can literally make or break your running experience. I'm not talking about some marginal difference. I'm talking about the difference between feeling like you're dragging a piano behind you and feeling like you could run forever. So let me tell you about the foods that have completely transformed my running, and more importantly, why they work. Because once you understand the science, you'll never look at your pre-run meal the same way again. Let's start with bananas. I know. Everyone says eat bananas. But do you know why? It's not just about the potassium, although that's part of it. Bananas are basically nature's perfect pre-run snack because they give you fast-acting carbohydrates that your body can use almost immediately. When you eat a banana about 30 to 40 minutes before a run, your body converts those carbs into glycogen, which is literally the fuel your muscles run on. But here's the kicker. Bananas also have this perfect balance of natural sugars, glucose, fructose, and sucrose that release energy at different rates. So you're not just getting a quick spike, you're getting sustained energy. Plus, that potassium, it helps prevent muscle cramps. And the best part is they're incredibly easy to digest, so you're not going to feel heavy or bloated when you start moving. Now let's talk about oatmeal. This is my go-to breakfast on long run days, and there's a reason elite marathoners swear by this stuff. Oatmeal is what we call a complex carbohydrate. Unlike simple sugars that give you that quick burst and then crash, oatmeal releases energy slowly over time. When you eat a bowl of oatmeal about 2 to 3 hours before a run, your body is still pulling energy from it an hour into your workout. It's like having a reserve fuel tank, but you've got to be smart about how you prepare it. Don't load it up with a ton of sugar or heavy cream. Keep it simple. Maybe add some berries, a drizzle of honey, maybe a handful of nuts. The fiber in oatmeal also helps stabilize your blood sugar, which means you're not going to hit that wall halfway through your run where suddenly everything feels impossible. Sweet potatoes. This is one that changed everything for me. I used to carb load with pasta the night before long runs, and I'd feel sluggish and heavy. Then I switched to sweet potatoes, and it was like someone turned on a light switch. Sweet potatoes are packed with complex carbs, but they're also loaded with vitamins and minerals that actually help your body perform better. They've got vitamin A, which supports your immune system. They've got manganese, which helps your body process carbohydrates more efficiently. And they have this lower glycemic index than regular potatoes, which means they won't spike your blood sugar and leave you crashing. I'll roast a couple of sweet potatoes the night before a long run, and I'll eat them with some lean protein and vegetables. Game changer. Let's get into something most runners overlook. Beets. I'm serious. Beets are like a legal performance enhancer. There have been actual studies on this. Beets contain these natural compounds called nitrates, and when you eat them, your body converts them into nitric oxide. What does nitric oxide do? It literally widens your blood vessels, which means more oxygen gets to your muscles. More oxygen means better endurance, better performance, less fatigue. Some studies have shown that drinking beet juice before a run can improve your performance by up to 3%. That might not sound like much, but if you're training for a race, 3% is huge. Now, I'll be honest, beets taste like dirt to some people. If you can't stomach eating them straight, get some beet juice. Mix it with some apple juice or orange juice. Drink it about 2 hours before your run. You will feel the difference. All right, let's talk about during your run. If you're going longer than an hour, you need fuel. Your body only has enough glycogen stored to last about 60 to 90 minutes of hard running. After that, you're running on empty unless you refuel. This is where dates come in. Dates are nature's energy gel. They're basically pure natural sugar, but they also have fiber, potassium, and magnesium. I carry a couple of dates in a small baggie on my long runs. Every 45 minutes to an hour, I'll eat one. It gives me that immediate energy boost without the artificial ingredients you find in commercial energy gels, and they're way cheaper. Plus, they actually taste good. If dates aren't your thing, dried mango or dried apricots work too. You want something that's going to digest quickly and give you fast energy. Now, after your run, this is where most people mess up. You've just depleted your glycogen stores. Your muscles have tiny tears in them from the workout. Your body is basically screaming for nutrients. And this is your golden window, the 30 to 60 minutes after you finish running when your body is primed to absorb nutrients and start repairing itself. What you eat right now determines how quickly you recover and how good you'll feel on your next run. This is where chocolate milk comes in. I know it sounds too simple, but chocolate milk has been shown in multiple studies to be just as effective as expensive recovery drinks. It has carbohydrates to replenish your glycogen, protein to repair your muscles, and it's liquid so it's easy to digest when you might not feel like eating solid food. The ratio of carbs to protein in chocolate milk is almost perfect for recovery, about a 3-to-1 ratio, which is exactly what exercise scientists recommend. But if you want to take it up a notch, let's talk about Greek yogurt with berries. This is my personal favorite post-run meal. Greek yogurt is packed with protein, way more than regular yogurt. You're getting about 15 to 20 grams of protein in a cup, which is enough to kickstart that muscle repair process. Add some blueberries or strawberries, and now you're getting antioxidants that help reduce inflammation. You're getting natural sugars to replenish glycogen. And you're getting this creamy, delicious meal that actually feels satisfying. Throw in some granola or a handful of almonds for some extra carbs and healthy fats, and you've got the perfect recovery meal. Speaking of almonds, let's talk about nuts in general. Almonds, walnuts, cashews. These are incredible for runners, but you've got to use them strategically. Don't eat a handful of nuts right before a run. They're high in fat, which takes longer to digest, and you'll feel heavy. But nuts as a snack a few hours before a run or as part of your post-run meal? Perfect. They're packed with healthy fats that reduce inflammation. They've got protein for muscle repair. They have magnesium, which helps with muscle function and prevents cramps. And they're calorie dense, which is important if you're training hard and burning a lot of energy. I keep a container of mixed nuts in my car and at my desk. Whenever I need a snack between meals, that's what I reach for. Now let's talk about something you drink, but most runners don't think about enough. Tart cherry juice. This stuff is magic for recovery. Tart cherries have some of the highest levels of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds of any food. Studies have shown that drinking tart cherry juice regularly can reduce muscle soreness, reduce inflammation, and even improve sleep quality. And sleep is when your body does most of its recovery and repair. I drink about 8 ounces of tart cherry juice every night before bed. Not only does it help me recover faster, but the natural melatonin in cherries actually helps me sleep better. Better sleep means better recovery, means better running. Salmon is one of the best foods for runners. Its omega-3s reduce inflammation from hard training, helping you recover faster and lower injury risk. It's also high in quality protein, vitamin D, and B vitamins. Eat it a couple times a week, grilled, baked, or on a salad. Eggs are another powerhouse. They're a complete protein with all the amino acids you need for muscle repair. The yolks add choline, vitamin D, and healthy fats. A veggie omelet gives steady energy before a run or refuels you after. Watermelon is underrated for runners. Its citrulline boosts blood flow and reduces soreness, and because it's mostly water, it hydrates you after tough summer workouts while replenishing natural sugars. Timing matters too. Before a morning run, choose something small and quick, like a banana or toast with honey. For later runs, eat a balanced meal with complex carbs and protein 2 to 3 hours beforehand. And never try new foods on race day. Hydration is just as important. Water is essential, but for long or hot runs, add electrolytes. Coconut water is a clean option with potassium, sodium, and magnesium. The bottom line, if you feel low energy, hit walls, or stay sore for days, look at your nutrition. Food tells your body how to perform and recover. Start simple. Add a banana pre-run or Greek yogurt after. Notice what works, adjust, and build a routine you can stick to. When you fuel properly, running gets easier, not because the miles change, but because your body finally has what it needs.